1 month accommodation and free SIM card and stuff. I'm here with 50% scholarship 2025. For 1 year, you'll have to be giving 5,400 USD per year in Vietnam. Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we'll be talking about everything that you need to know if you are willing to study abroad in Vietnam in SBS Saigon Business School. So we'll be covering things like tuition fees, different programs, program durations, and also study abroad options and accommodations and scholarship opportunities and also requirements. So let's get started. Okay, so before we get started, I am Linh Tat and I'm from Myanmar, and right now I'm studying Bachelor of Computer Science here in SBS. So my program is eligible to transfer to University of Huddersfield in the UK. So I'll be studying for a few years in SBS, and after that I'll be taking my final year's bachelor's degree in the UK. So it's wonderful. So before we get started, what is SBS, right? So it's like a place, it's a university where you can do a lot of transfer opportunities, the most in Vietnam. So first, let's start with the majors that you can study here. They are technology. For technology major, you can study data science, computer science, and cybersecurity. And for business, you can study business management, marketing and media, human resources, finance, logistics, and supply chain. After that, for hospitality, you can study hotel management, tourism, and hospitality. So these are the different bachelor programs. Yes, they also have master's program and other postgraduate programs, but this is for bachelor's program. So these are just the list of bachelor's programs that are available here for transfer program. So now all of those majors, they have their own different countries that you can later transfer to. For example, data science program, I think it's available for transfer to University of Deakin in Australia. And for global business management, you can transfer to Northampton University, and Bachelor of Commerce, you can transfer to Canada West. Commerce major, you can go to Macquarie University in Australia. So let's start with my program first. It's Bachelor of Computer Science at University of Huddersfield in the UK. So program overview, you have to study here in Vietnam minimum 1 year, and after that you can complete another year up to 2 years. After that you'll be transferred to University of Huddersfield in the UK. So this program takes 3 years and 4 months in total in order to get this Bachelor's of Computer Science degree. So let's talk about tuition fees. So tuition fees here in Vietnam, starting from January intake, starting from next year, 2025, one semester you'll have to be paying 1,800 USD per semester. So here in Vietnam, here in Saigon Business School, they are 4 months. You have to be studying for 4 months in one semester. So altogether there are 3 semesters in 1 year. So for one semester, 4 months, the tuition fees is 1,800 USD. So altogether for 1 year, you'll have to be giving 5,400 USD per year in Vietnam. So you can choose to study 1 year, you can choose to study 2 years, and then later on the 3rd year, you can choose to transfer to the UK. So for the tuition fee in the UK, you have to be giving around 16,500 pounds per year, per 1 year. So you'll be taking 1 year and 4 months. You'll have to pay accordingly. And yes, so this is the fees that when you transfer to the UK, no matter if you transfer early after taking 1 year in Vietnam, or if you choose to transfer after 2 years, this is the same price. This is the same fees. Okay, now let's talk about scholarships. So in Vietnam, when you're studying in Saigon Business School, you can earn up to 50% scholarship in Saigon Business School. So I'm here with 50% scholarship. So again, for 1 semester, for 4 months, you'll be paying 1,800 USD. So if you get up to 50% scholarship, 1,800 divided by 500 times 0.5 would be 900 USD per semester. So this is what you'll be paying every 4 months here in Vietnam. So that is the scholarship that you can apply in Vietnam. And for the scholarship in the UK, if you choose to transfer, when you choose to transfer, depends on your academic records while you're studying in Vietnam. So that is, if you get a pass mark at SBS, you can get up to 12.5% of tuition fees, which is around 2,000 pounds. So if you get a merit mark at SBS while you're studying for like 2 or 1 year, you'll get up to 20% scholarship, so which is 3,000 pounds. And if you get distinction mark in your modules at SBS, you can get up to 4,000 pounds, 25% of the tuition fees. So I was also informed that you can gain other different types of scholarship when you try to transfer to other countries also. So in that case, you have to connect with the admission office and establish a journey that is best fit for your academic. Okay, next one is transferring to the US. So these are the majors available for US transfer programs. And again, the program overview. So you have to study for 4 years in total in order to get that degree. And minimum 1 year, again, maximum 2 years. You have to be studying in Vietnam. The tuition fee that is to be paid in Vietnam is the same, 1,800 for every semester, 4-month semester. So altogether, 5,400 USD for 1 year at SBS in Vietnam. And after that, the normal cost of studying in, for example, this university, Utah Tech University, it ranges from 16,000 USD up to 18,000 USD per year. This is a normal rate. But now let's talk about scholarships. Again, at SBS, you can get up to 50%, which is around 900 USD in Vietnam for every semester. And for the partner university, for example, like Utah Tech, for SBS students, you can get up to 20 to 30% of tuition scholarship, which is why you only have to pay around 12,000 to 14,000 USD per year. But again, you have to be excellent in academic while you are studying in SBS, because they're gonna be looking your high performance in your classes and in all the different modules that you take during your years at SBS. The next one is transferring to Canada. So this is the available major for transfer to Canada programs. So again, SBS, you have to be studying. So overall program duration is 4 years, 1 year or 2 years, up to 2 years in Vietnam. After that, you can transfer to the respective Canadian university in the very last 2 years. So scholarship and tuition fees remain the same for SBS, but when you are studying in Canada, the normal tuition fees is up to 20,000 Canadian dollar per year. So for scholarship, when you are transferring to Canadian universities, you can get the Southeast Asia scholarship up to for 13608 Canadian dollar for 4 years, which is around 3,400 Canadian dollars per year as scholarship if you have high performance in academic while you're studying at SBS. So next one is transferring to Switzerland. So Switzerland is mostly for hospitality programs. So these are the programs available for transferring to Switzerland. And again, SBS, the same tuition fees. The program duration is 4 years, 1 year here up to 2 years. After that you can transfer to Switzerland. So let's explore some tuition fees for Switzerland universities. So let's take an example. This one is Bachelor of Hotel Management at Swiss Hotel Management School, SHMS. So for the tuition fees, for the cost of study in Switzerland, it's up to 29500 Swiss franc. At SBS, these students are given up to 50 to 30% scholarships if you are eligible when you have good performance again. Next one is Singapore. These are the available majors. The tuition fees for SBS stay the same for every country's transfer program. Okay, next one is Australian. So transfer to Australia programs. These are the available programs for transferring to Australian universities. So they have many different universities that you can transfer. So including University of Deakin and University of Macquarie, which are very good universities, one of the top universities in the world. Cost of studying is the same, 5,400 USD per year in SBS. For transferring to Macquarie University, you have to be giving 43,200 Australian dollars per year. So how about the scholarships? So for scholarships, you can get up to 50% scholarship if you're eligible for SBS students when you're getting a bachelor's degree in their country. So in order to get considered for scholarships in Australia, you not only have to be very high in performance in the academic programs, you also have to have different extracurriculum stuff like clubs, like active participations in student union programs and stuff. So all of these things will be considered when considering for your scholarship. The overall requirements for every bachelor's degree program. So in order to apply for a bachelor's degree here, you have to finish 12 years education. So you can finish the new system matriculation exam, or you can also finish the GCSE A-levels, or you can also finish GED, general education. You can also finish GED. So for the English requirements, of course they do accept IELTS. You need to get IELTS Band 6, minimum of Band 6, and they also do accept PTE, Pearson Test of English, and also accept Duolingo, TOEFL, and other equivalent things. You just have to aim for Band 6 at least. And if you get lower than Band 6, you have to attend English preparation classes before you start your degree here in SBS. So that's it. And another thing, if you're taking EFL, English as First Language, in your GCSE exams, and you aced it, it's okay. You don't need to take IELTS and stuff. So for those who haven't finished A-levels or 12 years of education, or you are only having O-level certificates, you can have foundation here at SBS. After that, you can join your degrees program in 2 semesters. So it's a foundational study here at SBS. The tuition fees is the same as the bachelor's program. Okay, so I talked about different programs overview and tuition fees, scholarships, and entry requirements. So the first way, if you want to know more about more information about the school, the first thing you can do is you can contact directly to school. This is the school's email address and website link. And the next thing you want to do, if you are thinking about applying for the scholarship and applying to school, SBS is now making partnerships with many educational services providers in Myanmar. So they are giving exclusive scholarships up to 20 to 30% just by applying from those agents. I'm also working at this educational service provider, Academia Education. I work part-time here. So when you are trying to apply for a scholarship, just by applying from our education service provider, you can gain up to 20 to 30% scholarship instantly. And also other things like free 1 month accommodation and free SIM card and stuff. So if you want to apply for it, if you want to know more about the programs, I can link you with Academia Education. So this is my contact. So you can contact me via my Facebook. This is my Facebook, and this is also my Telegram handle. So you can come and ask me if you just want to know any information about study in Vietnam or even other countries, because I can link you with Academia Education Services. Okay, that's all for now. So in the upcoming videos, I'll be covering the living expenses, accommodation fees, and other necessary things that you have to take care of before moving to Vietnam, and just like the overall vibe in Vietnam, how it feels to be here. So make sure you subscribe and follow my accounts and my social medias so that you won't miss any other videos. See you next time.